Hey guys, welcome to Semi-Gourmet for One. Have you ever come home from work on a cold night or a cold day and all you want is a homemade bowl of vegetable beef soup, but you don't feel like doing all the chopping and all the prep that's usually involved? I know what you mean. So today, we're going to tackle that very issue in Semi-Gourmet for One. So let's get started. For this recipe, you will need 1 package of macaroni and beef microwave dinner, 1 package of mixed vegetables, soup vegetables. You can use canned, but I like fresh better because it has frozen better because it has a better texture like fresh vegetables. And I'm using a soup vegetable blend because it already has the onions and celery in it, as well as a good variety of vegetables, a can of beef broth, and we might need some water just to dilute it a little bit because sometimes beef broth can be a little bit salty. So let's get started. So since we're doing this the semi-gourmet way, this is going to be our soup base. So what I have done is I have microwave this the 4 minutes just to thaw it out because we really don't need to cook it thoroughly. It's going to be doing that in the pot. So into our pot we're going to dump this beefaroni, and like I said, this is going to be our soup base, and it's already got the tomatoes, the beef, sauce, seasoning already right there. Give that a little stir. Kind of flatten it out, even it out. And to that we're going to add our beef broth. I'm going to start out with just 3/4 of a can. Because like I said, beef broth in the can can be kind of salty, and I want to make sure I have room for my water and my vegetables. I'm going to add some water to that. Okay, we're just going to bring this up to a like a bubbling simmer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my vegetable beef soup base at I guess you would call it a soft boil. I've got it bubbling, and I'm going to add my vegetables. Like I said, I'm using a soup mix, but you can use any kind of mixed vegetables. I prefer frozen, but you could use canned also. But when you think gourmet, you think all different flavors and textures. Really gourmet doesn't mean it has to be fancy. It just means good quality, good flavored food. Multiple levels of flavor, well seasoned. So I'm just adding my mixed vegetables, my soup mix. Doesn't that look good? I wish y'all could smell it. It smells wonderful in here, in my kitchen. And this has got some okra, carrots, peas, green beans, celery, and onions already in there. I was going to chop up some celery from my raw vegetable tray, but I read on the package it's already in there. Okay, and you're going to want to heat that thoroughly, bring that back up to a soft boil, and simmer that. You can eat it right after you heat it thoroughly through and through, or you can simmer it for a while. The more you simmer it, the better the flavor is going to be. And I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. Just a little salt, because that broth and that macaroni beef base we used already has seasoning in it. Nothing in the world like a bowl of beef vegetable soup. Look at that. It's got already has the macaroni in it and the tomatoes. That beefaroni was just the perfect base for our soup. The semi-gourmet way. Just enough for one person. Probably 2 meals or for 2 people. But the main thing is just to keep your portion small, because if you're single like I am, you don't want a lot of leftovers to put away in the refrigerator or to be thrown away, which is what happens a lot with me, is I wind up throwing away and wasting a lot of stuff. So it's just trying to make it gourmet but in a small portion. So when we come back, we're going to plate up this soup and show you the final product. So stay tuned. So our vegetable beef soup has been simmering for a while. It is looking wonderful. And I've already taken the liberty of plating some up. So here is our wonderful, healthy vegetable beef soup. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like it, subscribe to me. It's a new channel that I've just started. So thanks for watching. Bye. Izzy, I think you just made me mess up my video. Stupid dog. Well, let's see what we did.